Away from first pitch, and on the hill, Tyler Phillips. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ben Rice, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And the count 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And it's off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. In there safely.
Batting second.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Looked like it was a little bit up.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That's in for a strike. So Goldie strikes out here. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Another solid power season. That's outside. 1-0. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. Rice stands at third with one gone in the inning. That's way outside, and it's 2-0. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's filled up 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Gets a piece. and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Runner on at third, one gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one fouled off. First and third, one down. Two on, one out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. This to third, and it stays fair. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
2 on, 1 out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That's in there.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Ground ball could be 2. Flips it. There's 1. And that's 2. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Our starter in this one, Marcus Stroman. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jesus Sanchez. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Pulls that one foul. Lined into right. One away.
Batting third, the catcher.
And time now for the Marlins lineup.
Ramirez.
A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Otto Lopez.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
That one down the line, and that's just foul. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Edwards stands at first with one out. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
At the plate, Kyle Stowers. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch just misses. Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball out towards left field. That ball's carried. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. Back here in Miami, second inning set to go. And now here is Jason Dominguez. Phillips back to work. That one ripped right center field. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Austin Slater stands in. And ball 1. Just missed. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here's a chopper to short. Whips it across. 1 out in the second.
Batting 8, the third baseman, number 24, Ryan.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Ryan McMahon. There's the strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
That's upstairs.
That one outside, and it's 2-1. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second.
Down to 3-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Three and two now. In the air, right field. Sanchez under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So up next,
Standing
Anthony
up,
Volpe.
the shortstop,
You talk about elite defensive
Volpe.
players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The shortstop takes the ball.
Yeah, we go
Ball
beyond
one, no
just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see
That ends the frame. The Yanks lead one. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark. Now
Marlins,
it's the rookie
the
first baseman, Troy Johnston.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's a ball. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And at the plate for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. And the first offering is not close. Stroman goes 5 feet 7 inches, 180 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. 1 out, bases empty. Late swing, fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Graham Pauley.
Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins.
Let's go, Graham.
Just
Ball,
off the
that's
inside
inside.
edge.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. tied up here in the early going. Here's a high chopper. Over to Goldie. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the third. All tied 1-1. And we're back. New inning getting started. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ben Rice. That misses, and that's ball one.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Myers on the move. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Throws across the diamond, third out. Down in order go the Yankees. Still tied, 1-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park, set for the bottom of the third. And now for the Marlins, Dane Myers.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound. Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. Singled and scored his first time.
Edwards.
Yeah.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one way inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Headed towards the corner. Slater sprinting. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result,
Now
but also seeing a lot of
fielder,
pitches and really work out there on the mound. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at first, one away. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Goldie makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
Agustin Ramirez, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Way back there. Out of here! That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 16th homer of the year. It's 3-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. And bat after at bat, he's that confident. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now it's going to be Kyle Stowers. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Nabs it, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Miami, out of the fourth. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that one is lifted in the air. Myers makes a nice running catch.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field, someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
And that one hammered. That's back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's got a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
1 out. Runner at second. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That one blasted deep to right. That's got a chance. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. Runner tags at second.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Slater.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tyler Phillips won't go any further, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length, back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
They
the
turn
Marlins,
things over to the southpaw, number 66.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And next for New York, Austin Slater. Grounded out his first time. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Clearly taking all the way right there. I think he's just trying to measure up this new arm out there on the mound.
So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Top half of inning number 4. Rips that one to right. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Marlins 3 and the Yankees 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting the
and
first
now
baseman,
for the Marlins, Troy Johnston. Struck out swinging his first time. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In the air out to center. Bellinger makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Now
that's just a really nice catch
fielder,
on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Hernandez stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1-0.
And that misses. And the count is 2-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Graham Pauly now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Just missed. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Dominguez moving under it. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. 1 left for Miami, and the score stays 3-1. We go to the top of the 5th. There's Ryan McMahon now.
Number 24, Ryan McMahon.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. That missed by a lot. 2-2. and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe grounded out to short in his first trip. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. In the air, left field, down the line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throws to second, and that's a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. It's something to improve.
Right.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Ben Rice will hit next. 1 for 2 in the game, and they got him.
It's so rare that the pitcher is able to be that quick and make an accurate throw to second base. It's just not a normal thing for him to do, but does a really nice job there of getting it to that middle infielder and the tag being put on the runner. Nice pickoff right there.
Outside with a breaking ball. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. And that's a 2-out double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Paul Goldschmidt now 0 for 2 in this one. That's down and in. Runner at second, 2 down. Line drive, base hit right field. Headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. And they trail by 1.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here comes Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Goldschmidt makes the turn at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Tag, not in time. He's safe. It's 3-3.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Bellinger on his way home. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Number 66 is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
on the mound now, Jansen Junk.
Number 26.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. And that one almost hit him.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hard hit down the line and left, and it stays fair. Stanton around second, heads for third. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So 2 on with 2 away. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that's the 3rd out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Marlins 3. And we're back.
Leading
now,
off for
Dane
the Marlins,
Myers.
the center fielder, Dane Myers.
Stroman back to work. Liner snagged at first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch
The
and hit the
batter,
ball
number
hard.
9.
You know, line drives
Second
won't always
baseman,
find a hole, but the
Xavier
more you can hit the ball like that with good
Edwards.
exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. He's 2 for 2. On the ground, McMahon slings to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Good sinker low in the zone
right
right
fielder,
there and
number
produced
7,
exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Sanchez.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Sanchez, in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing at a ground ball and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Agustin Ramirez digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Sanker catches the zone at the knees. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
On the ground, out to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. And the inning is over. Marlins leave one. They still trail it here 4-3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Slater. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Now one missed.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one gone.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
To first, 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Here's the Yankees catcher now. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out. We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
And that's downstairs. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That clips the corner. First and second, 2 down. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Now
Number 31.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Now it's going to be Kyle
designated
Stowers.
hitter, Kyle Stowers.
Swinging a foul out of play. Ball
One
one
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Jonathan Loaisiga getting loose out there. De Los Santos also throwing. And that one off the outside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's inside. 3-2 down.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going
No,
to
batter
punch
number
himself.
6.
That slider had hit
Shortstop,
me written
Otto.
all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. Just missed. The Yankees leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball. And that one just missed off the outside edge. To third. Boots it. Still fires to first. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Johnston.
Troy Johnston now at the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. He goes down looking. Miami down in order. Score holds at 4-3. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. And that one fouled off. It's in and out of his glove. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
That one in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. Got him swinging. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying off the sculpture. It's a home run. That did some damage. and they boost their lead. It's 5-3.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Anthony Bender, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Quantrill also getting ready. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back here in Miami, here's the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they've put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
0-2 now. Just misses with that one. Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Graham Pauley, the next to hit. That one catches the corner for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses, and 1-1. On the ground to third. And that quickly 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's outside. And that is ball 1. That's a little bit low. Splits the plate. That's strike 2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Xavier Edwards waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
The other way. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 31 out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
the pitcher on here, Tim Hill.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. A switch hitter batting right. Up the middle. Base hit into center field. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. Back within one. It's 5-4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. 1 for 3. Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now
couple of singles back to back. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Tap foul at the plate. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And a swing and a miss. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Lake Backer.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Lake Backer.
Well, 1-run game, and now the right fielder, Austin Slater. 0 for 3 in this one.
Slater.
Just missed.
Ball 1.
Miami's bullpen with some action. Cade Gibson, the left-hander, up and throwing. Hit on the ground to the right side. Gets to it with a slide. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Number 22, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch misses. Backer, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016. That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The batter, number 11.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty, it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Runner on the go. That one to first. He'll do it himself. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, catcher Ben Rice.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here is Goldschmidt. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Marlins 4.
Now pitching for
back
the
now,
York
new
Yankees.
pitcher on the mound as we roll into the
Number
bottom of the
43.
8th. Jonathan Loaisiga.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the
Loaisiga.
ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
So now it's the
Leading
full
up
hitter,
for the
Kyle
Marlins,
Stowers.
the designated hitter, Kyle Stowers.
Ball 1, no strikes. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swings through that one.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 6, shortstop.
And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that drops foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Now the throw to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to
next
deliver
with the
consistently.
Marlins,
It doesn't
the
matter
first
how many
baseman,
highlight reel plays you make
Troy
if you can't execute the small stuff,
Johnston.
just like we saw.
Troy Johnston, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So they make short work of him there. Through 8 full, it's the Yankees 5 and the Marlins 4. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cade Gibson.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Gibson.
Well, one-run game. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Cal Quantrill, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Bender getting loose as well. On the ground right side, Edwards fires over to first. One up, one down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Here's Stanton now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Just missed.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Misses inside, and it's a full count. Outside, and that is ball four.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He sent one out of here in the seventh.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing, and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
That's in there, and that's strike one. One-run game, one out, one on. And that is out of play. And there's a ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
The batter,
digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 4 with a double. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
The right fielder, number
so 2 down now, Austin and here is Austin Slater. Fouled off. He was late. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that is that. 2 left on. Bottom part of the order. 7, 8, 9. 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Yankees 5 and the Marlins 4. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Williams.
Now pitching.
I can't
for the
imagine
New York
any
Yankees.
save is an easy one. You're holding
Number
a small
38.
lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Marlins,
Now the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez.
So important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
That misses. Ball one. And there's the strike. One-run game, bottom 9. And a count 1-2. On the ground to third, McMahon sends it across to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
He's 2 outs away. And up next for Miami, Graham Pauley. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One down, base is empty. And fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
So it's their last chance in this one. Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. Fouled off down the right side. Line, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Whipped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect.
Now here is Xavier Edwards, and a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit, but you got to stay within yourself.
On the ground, right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own.